Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Average Old Podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm your host, LO, and I'm joined again by my boy Antonio. What's up, bro?
Man, what's happening?
Welcome back, man.
Hey, I appreciate the opportunity, bro.
Thank you for coming back, though, bro. Like, for real. Like I said, it was like last week. It was so good. It was like, let me get right back on here, bro.
Hey.
We was cooking. we was cooking last week. Like, I don't need me down waiting down the line and get you back right here, right now.
Hey, anytime, man. I'm more than happy. I love this shit, man.
Yeah. So, real quick, yesterday said you and your girl moving in, man. So tell me about that, bro. You went from you coming here in the relationship, then that ended, and then basically a year later. So tell me about it, bro.
Yeah, man. So I moved here originally for a girl, of course. Well, not for a girl, but it sort of helped.
A big reason.
Yeah,
a big reason.
A big part of it. Helped me get out here.
Shout out to the homie. I don't know if she want me to say her name or not. She knows she is. Shout out to the homie.
Anyway, we moved out here. You know what I'm saying? I had got a job set up. Got an apartment. Went out here, got a car. Got all this responsibility on me. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Situation didn't work out. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. I struggled for a minute. But I had some good people by me, family, friends, old girl, and then it just kind of more from there. So we just rocking with it right now. Everything's flowing, everything's working. So I'm not putting no pressure on anything. It's just where it's at and where it need to be right now. So
moving in and going, that's different, bro.
Well, I had to help her move out her stuff yesterday, which was an event in itself, bro. Like. Man, she had a roommate. They were having problems back and forth. There's been a lot of tension in the house. So with that, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of in the middle. So with me, when there's a situation, you know what I'm saying, and I get amped up, it takes me a while to get amped up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you some time, like, hey, get out my face, move, hey, go ahead, man, chill out. But then if you keep egging me on, at that point is when I just...
Everybody got a point.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a point. Some people is on go. Some people, they wake up, like Cat Williams said, you gang banging on bacon, nigga. But some people just have a higher or a lower, tolerance. So, that's with everybody. Every situation is different, so I feel you on that one.
Yeah, so I can just see it like boiling up. So I'm like, all right, well maybe, you know what I'm saying, she telling her, go ahead, leave her alone, whatever. So then, like, I guess my girl, she just like blacks out after a while, just that pushback, and just like, yo, just like get out my face. And like, it was just arguing back and forth, like, come on, like I'm trying to move my stuff out, whatever. And so at that point I had to step in, separate, and we finished moving the rest of the stuff out. It was eventful. Then the moving truck, left the keys for the storage unit on the other side of town, so I had to drive back. It was just a lot of shit yesterday, man. I was totally over it. And yeah, so that's what happened yesterday. Just moving and that drama and the drama with the truck and the lock. And, it was just like everything kept going. Fucking San Antonio, 35, main highway in San Antonio, right or wrong?
Yeah, right.
They fucking shut down 2 lanes on the highway at 8 o'clock at night when people are still trying to get...
I seen that a little bit.
I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing?
That's when they work on the roads, though. They work on them at night.
But I'm just saying, like, at 8 o'clock at night, I mean, like, kids ain't even in bed for school at 8 o'clock. You still got people on the road, like, people are still up. Why not wait until 11?
White kids in bed.
I mean, hey, when the sun go down, that happens. So
suffering and it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
But seriously, that's what they do. I mean, I used to see that a lot. They wait till they get like, it used to be so hot outside during the daytime. Right. So when you get nighttime, when they man start working on it.
But why not pull a regular shift, 11 to 7, and work on the road when there's less people on the road? I don't know.
Shit, way more people than you think. During the daytime, it's way more people than you would think. So yeah, they have signs up, and then it be places, you just gotta look it up, what's going on, where's the construction at, and the But we was on Twitter and I was tweeting because I started catching up on my show, the Blacklist, and then you started retweeting me about Blacklist. I'm like, oh shit, I got somebody to watch it. Like that's not like a top 2 or 3 show on TV, so you don't have any people that watch it.
Right.
When I know someone, but whenever I have a show that I like, that's not like a mainstream show that I know somebody in person that like it, I be like, okay, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. So yeah, I was at the episode where when he had got poisoned, and they thought it was his what's his name, the black guy? What's his name? Dembe.
Yeah.
He thought Dembe. Dembe was like running.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
on the run.
I'm like, we like what, 5 seasons deep? It can't be Dembe.
It looked suspect.
It looked suspect. I'm like, Dembe wouldn't do this. Dembe, you in the episode, Dembe he was ready to get shot.
Yeah.
He was hiding. He was inside that little clear room. You remember Ray was inside that?
Raymond?
Yeah, Raymond's inside that clear.
Because the guy had him with the gun on his head.
And Dembe was like, don't do it, bro.
Don't
do it. Like, I'm ready to take the bullet for it. And it was like, and then, I love this show. I can't remember everybody's name, but I know who is who. Right. I love this show. It was one episode they did like Dembe's whole background. Like Dembe, like he got killed, like his family got killed by like some warlords or whatever. Yeah. And they ended up finding him and shit. And it was just like, you saw that like, Raymond took him, and like just basically raised him, taught him like he got like 4 or 5 languages, couple of degrees, like so. He's standing right there behind this white man, but he's just as smart, maybe even smarter in some areas, you know. And it's like,
and they feed off each other.
They need each other. Like you can't get rid of one of them. If you get rid of one of them, you might as well just get rid of the show.
Right.
You know, like on a lot of shows, a main character might die in a season just to keep you going. If Dembe leaves, you cut the show off, bro. I don't want, like I was so serious, bro. I don't want to live in a world where Dembe is betraying him. Like, no way, man.
I think it's interesting that the people from Blacklist they waited until they did to tell that story about Dembe, because up until that point, you just look at Dembe as some skilled mass killer.
Wait till you start caring about him some.
Right, and then the thing I like about it is they wait and tell you that this man is one of the most intelligent people in the world, but you see what he's doing. He's out here helping a criminal. I don't know. It's just something about that contrast of, he just looks like he's just big built.
He's muscle.
Yeah, all he is muscle power behind Red. Raymond's the brains of everything. But then in turn, it's just like they're just a partner. They're feeding off each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like
contrast.
Raymond is like, he's like this cold-hearted guy. But then you find out how much he loves Dembe like a fucking son, you know, like a son, you know. And so he got him, put him in college and everything, you know. Plus Dembe has a daughter, and his daughter has a child, and it's like, you know, he love with everything in his heart, you know. But yeah, and I seen the episode with what's the woman name? What he calls her, Mr. Kaepernick? What?
Who?
The lady he had shot in the head that used to clean up the bodies for him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name though.
I can't remember her name either, man.
I don't know, with the glasses.
Yeah.
Man, is that how far you got?
I seen it, you know, cause of course she dug up all those bodies in the skating ring, and then a detective there investigating.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. And the other FBI agent, he had got brainwashed that time by that dude. He had got brainwashed, and he went to kill that Senate lady that worked for she's like in the cabal or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like right there right now. So I still got some catching up to do. Then I'll be on this season. I haven't seen the spinoff show yet. What's the name of it? Have you watched it yet?
No, I didn't know that.
They got a spinoff.
I didn't know that.
You know, her husband, you know, the main character.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom King.
That's
a bad motherfucker.
And then you know he found out that lady, you know, Raven told him that lady is his mom.
The lady that he shot?
No, the lady he went to kill that time, the fine old lady.
I don't think I got there.
Yeah, it's a spin. No, you got, if you there, it was before. The old fine white lady that he was finna kill that time. Cause her son was missing. She was married to some guy. I had to find it, but like it's a spinoff, and it started like earlier this year, and I can't.
What's it called?
I can't remember the name of it, but like I said, after I finish this season, I'm gonna go ahead and watch that spinoff, because
you gotta put me on to that.
Yeah, I'm probably see it. It's called Blacklist Redemption.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's him. Look, that's right there. You remember her, right?
Nah.
Yeah. You gotta go back and look it back up. Yeah. Come to find out.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah. Come to find out, Raven told him that that's his mom, but she don't know that that's his son.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That going on.
He went to the house to kill her. Raven called him like, "Don't do it." Like,
okay, yeah.
Like, what you talking about? I think she
had
his
something
son.
to do with with Elizabeth's real dad and the daughter missing.
Some crazy shit like that. Like that. So he went back to kill her, and then Raven called like, "Don't do it." Like, they like, "Fuck you mean?" You know what I'm saying? What he like? And he's just telling the story about her missing son, and like, basically like, "Motherfucker, that's you."
Yeah.
And it was like, he was like, "Oh shit!" Like, you know, this is my mom with him. And of course he didn't tell her. So now it's like, I want to see the dynamic of him knowing that that's his mom, but she doesn't know.
That's her son.
Yeah, because at first when he found out, it was a little bit of sexual tension there.
Right.
So now it's like, you know, but we're going to see. Like I said, I'm going to, when I finish this season, then I start watching next season, I'm going to go ahead and start watching spinoff too.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, it's so good when they have a spinoff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully it's still going though.
Yeah, I hope the spinoff is pretty good too. Cause you have some spinoffs like Breaking Bad. That thing was Saul.
Better Call Saul?
Yeah. You like that show?
You don't like it?
I watched a couple episodes. I didn't get too involved because it wasn't Breaking Bad for me.
Bro, you can go, bro. You can go. Bro.
I just
let me cut this shit off, bro.
All right, I'm gonna be fair. I didn't give it the attention I should have. I didn't give it the chance it should have gotten.
The genius of the show is still there. Like how smart he was. Like he ran in like this little scheme with this guy, right? It was him, it was Saul and this fat guy. They was at a bar. And Saul was trying to sell this fat guy like some quarters. Like some special quarters. I can't remember what it was. We're gonna say quarters. And it's a guy across the bar. He's like a businessman. Like the bartender told them that this guy doesn't come in here that much. He's not a regular. So these two guys talking, right? Saul and the fat guy. Mm-hmm. He's like, you know, buy these special corn. These some special made coins, man. You know, they worth blase. They worth blase.
Ain't that picture,
yeah. And the guy over there, he's listening. You know, he's just minding his own business. He's not trying to pay attention. And he said something. He like kind of like snarked, said like, and dude like, and Saul like, hey man, what's your problem, man? We having a conversation over here. But he know he has his attention, but he acting like he doesn't know he has that man attention.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I'm trying to sit, me and you in the game, Saul and the fat guys in on the scheme.
Right.
They like, woo. I'm gonna say these for a cheap price, woo. So then he says, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. So Saul leaves and goes to the bathroom. So then fat guy's like, ask the bartender, hey, can I use your phone? So the fat guy, he grabs like a phone, like an old phone, you know, at the one number, slide, you know.
Yeah, my grandpa had one.
Yeah, but that's for your time right there. We use them bitches.
I had to use them.
So, and dude was like, hey man, he's making a phone call, and he's like, if this dude bullshit me, I'm gonna kick his ass. So then he called like a friend of his, right? Like a friend or a brother or a cousin or something. And he's like, hey man, some dudes in here trying to run me for a scam, blase. And then his friend, like, then you don't hear the conversation on the phone.
But the narrative,
He just responds, and he goes from like laughing and smiling like, hey, this is a fucking joke. Then the guy on the phone asks him a question. He's like, yeah, he said such and such. Yeah, it's such and such. And you see it go from him smiling to him getting kind of serious. Then he kind of like, you know, gets smaller and goes like, what? Yeah, such and such. Yeah. And while he's doing that, dude, businessman over there, he's like realizing, oh shit, maybe it is something. So then, you know, he gets off the phone. Saul comes back. Dude's like, okay, I'll buy him. I'll try. Whatever. Businessman's a businessman. He like, fuck it, I'll give you this for him. And he's like, wait a minute, what you doing, man?
Yeah.
And then Saul like, hey, you know, two people want to buy it, you know. You trying to give me a good price. He give me a better price. Like, I don't know. And then dude right here getting mad, like, nah, man, he's trying to sell them to me. I don't buy him.
Playing the part.
Dude, like, basically, like, almost every dollar in his pocket out. I got this. And he like, and he sell it to dude. And then, business dude, get this thing, get in his car and drive the fuck off. I think the thing was like basically worthless.
American Dream.
Got his ass.
The American
Got
Dream.
his ass. They did all my good and they killed. It's a one. I'm gonna give you one more scam they did to get you into the show. So the fat guy was like passed out on like in the alleyway with a watch on. So Saul meets a random guy. They drinking, whatever. They drinking, they walking and talking. Lo and behold, they walk up on this passed out drunk guy, right? Drunk guy got the watch on.
Mm-hmm.
Saul like, oh shit, look at this dude, man, blah, 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 blah. Passed out drunk guy, fat guy, he's on the ground. He's drunk, he like basically passed out. So they talking to him. Saul take his watch from him. The dude he's with, like, he wants to watch, and he's like, nah, blah, blah, blah. So basically, the dude like gives Saul everything in his pocket for that watch, thinking Saul don't realize how valuable that watch is. So I can't remember how much. Well, he gave like Saul all his money in his pocket for that watch, and dude gets the watch, and dude runs off. And when he runs off, they get up. Fat dude gets up because the watch is worthless, but it's such a great fake. So he got $900 for what? I mean, but like I can't remember how much it was. It was like a good penny. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, but it's a good show, bro. Give it a chance. Like it has a good. It has that thing where you think you know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on. Right. And it's like, it flips you like that. So it's a good show, man. I really think you should watch it.
I respect your opinion of the show, so I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot, bro. Give it a couple more episodes, man. But you gotta pay attention to it. Like, like Breaking Bad was like a real smart show, so you couldn't be on the phone talking to your girl while watching it. You had to be off the phone, it ain't basketball. But shit, speaking of basketball, fucking NBA season back.
Boy.
Fucking my Lakers are already in lost 0-1.
Hey, Lonzo had a rough start, but it's okay. He did in the Summer League too and then exploded, so I'm not worried about it. It's just one game. Yeah, for sure.
It's just one game.
Gotta get them jitters out, bro.
Then the Warriors lost already. I mean,
how scary is Houston?
Scary as a booger hanging out my nose.
Oh man, that's a scary sight.
It ain't that scary, motherfucker.
Man, come on.
They come and go. They had a good game. I mean, Chris Paul, he had to leave the Clippers just to beat the Warriors one game. I don't see them going anywhere past the second round. I mean, my opinion. I mean, they got Eric Gordon, they got CP3, they got James Harden. I just don't see that being enough to beat the Warriors though. And I can agree. Don't let me. I don't want to disrespect my boy Trevor Ariza. He was a Laker, NBA champion. But outside of that, I don't see them coming for.
I mean, how could you? But your boy Draymond went down. That was a big loss to them.
Yeah, it was an ankle sprain.
Yeah.
He'll be alright.
Yeah, I mean, not for the season. I'm just saying in that game. That was definitely an impact to that game.
Yeah. I think I knew how important he was to the team, but I didn't understand to the depths of how important he was. And I'm starting to see that a little more.
Like Aaron Rodgers to the Packers, man.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers, man.
Yeah. Speedy recovery there to that. Speaking of recoveries, Gordon Hayward.
Bro. So, of course, the Rockets, the Cavs played right before the Warriors played. I couldn't even really enjoy the Warriors game. Because every time somebody did anything, I'm thinking about Gordon Hayward. And it was so bad, man. It was like, oh my God.
And the thing about us too, coming from a background of basketball, jumps we've made 1,000 times.
1,000 times. How many times you went up for an alley or dunk up somebody, laid the ball up or something? And it's like the way he came down, like why was his leg back like that?
And the foot, it was messed up from the jump.
It hurts, bro. It hurts me just to even think about it, man. Okay, it fucked up, but I gotta tell you about this on the tweet I saw. It had the little meme with the fat boy with the cup in his hand and he looking like this.
Oh yeah, with the red shirt on.
Yeah, looking at you and looking away. Yeah. And it said that teammate that told Gordon Hayward break a leg.
Oh, that's messed up.
That shit fucked up, but I ain't gonna lie, that shit was too funny.
And I seen Skip Bayless said that. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, about
LeBron's way to the finals is easier now.
People got upset about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he was trying to. He wasn't trying to
downplay the
injury. He was just being. I mean,
that he saw Boston as Cleveland's biggest competition in the East.
Which they are, but I mean, they wasn't really gonna do anything.
No.
But I mean, God on the truth. I mean, maybe he shouldn't have said it at the time, but what he said was true. And I don't think he didn't have no ill intent behind. I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't want that to happen to him. So it's like,
right.
You know, I think DeMar DeRozan got upset about it. I think I seen Rudy Gay get upset about it.
Andrew Harrison, the little Harrison twin.
Who?
The Harrison twin.
Who? I'm sorry. Oh, for real, for real. Ain't no Mike Jones. Who?
Yeah, it's 2 Harrison twins. Went to Kentucky.
Only twins I know are the Morris twins. and the Lopez's. Are they twins? The Lopez's?
I don't know if they're twins. Maybe. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know either.
I couldn't tell you. But yeah, that was gruesome.
Bro, question. I posted on Facebook last night. After this season, can we say Melo is overrated?
How? Why? Why do you say that?
His game is bigger than his name. That's just my opinion, bro. His game is bigger than, his name is bigger than his game. I mean, I don't know if I said it last week. Well, I did say it last week. What is his resume? Olympic gold medalist. And that's all we're gonna say. And what else has he did? I mean, I just don't, as I said, he's not my top 20. And I just think that they looked good in that first game, but that shit ain't gonna last forever. Sooner or later, Westbrook will right back taking all the shots, having the ball all the time. And then whenever Melo had the ball, it's a black hole. Melo is not passing the ball. And soon as he get the ball, he's aiming to score. He ain't looking at nothing else. There's no, he's a good scorer, but you don't call him a good offensive player. An offensive player can create for other people, you know, with everything. Mm-hmm. All he do is just try to score. He's a good scorer, not a good offensive player. I mean, and I'm not dissing him because, he's good. I mean, he's top 30. But, you know, I just think he's overrated and we're going to see this year. I mean, I don't wish nothing bad for him. I just think that, I don't know, just in his head, he's bigger than what you think he is. But we'll see. I mean, I ain't saying nothing against him.
I'm glad you said that Russell piece where he'll start taking over because Skip Bayless just co-signed my point last week in the show. I'll get to that after this. But I think that Melo situation he was in New York definitely threw a monkey in the wrench as far as his career. So that lull that he was in from, when did he go there? 2011? I think it was 2011.
Either he went when LeBron went to Miami or he went the year after.
I think he got traded into the 2012 season. So 2012, 2013 was his first season, I think. Don't quote me on that because you know what I'm saying. But I think that was it because he, or it might have been 14. I don't know because he went scoring champion either his first or second year in New York.
Yeah, he got one.
Yeah, so Melo, I mean, he can play. I'm excited to see what this new environment's gonna bring because I believe that the environment, the culture that you're in can definitely have an impact on you on the court.
Most definitely.
That situation, I think, you know, kind of handicapped.
That's how I felt about watching that boy. What's his name? Fox play for not Fox, the forward play for Phoenix, the rookie with the afro. Anyway, your first game, you're getting blown out by 48. That shit right there already gonna be fucked up. You remember the big center play for Philly, 76, come off the bench now. Noel, he's in Dallas.
Yeah.
He's in Dallas, but the other dude, the other light skinned guy, brown skin, whatever.
The center?
Yeah, the center.
For the Sixers.
Yeah.
Embiid?
Not Embiid. You gotta come off the bench. He was like a rookie. I think he was his second year.
What is he? Is he like a 4
I think he plays for Kentucky. He's like a 5. But it's I'm just saying, think about it. In high school, right, you dominant. You like the best player in your county, probably in your state.
Right.
You at least top 3 in your state. You go to college and then you just balling.
Oh, that's who you talking about, Okafor. Jaleel Okafor.
Yeah. Balling. And then balling. Get into the NBA, you're on the worst team in the NBA. Worst or second worst team. And then it's like you say, you know, where you play at has an effect on your game and the coach you're in, like we were just talking about. So it's imagine he could have went somewhere else. You know, I mean, he still got time, you know. You still in the league, you still got time.
Right. But I mean, that's interesting too because that situation, I feel like is a little different. When you go into that being, like you said, one of the top picks going to a terrible team. I think at that point your mindset should be to change the culture. Even with Melo, yes, but to a certain extent, he can only do so much. But the young talent that Jahlil Okafor came into, look what they got now. They got Ben Simmons.
Embiid.
Yep, Embiid. They got JJ Redick. They got Fultz, Markelle Fultz, number 1 draft pick. So I mean, they got a lot of good talent. I think that if it continues in that direction.
I seen the video. They had the Space Jam little monsters on there, and they went to Fultz while he was shooting the free throw, and they took his talent away. It was super funny. He must have a good game or some shit.
Who, Fultz?
Yeah.
I didn't catch the first game.
Man,
I saw them. They was playing the Wizards, right?
I don't know who they were playing.
I think John Wall just took over.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a matchup to go for your opening debut in the NBA.
Bro, mark my word, John Wall gonna be. They call John. I guarantee you, when this season ends, when you say who the best point guard in the East, we're gonna say John Wall. In my opinion.
I'm not standing in your way against that. I love John Wall as a point guard. I used to watch his hoop mixtapes before all my games, like when he used to play in North Carolina. Man, Word of God Academy, I think he used to play at purple and gold, like the Lakers. But anyway, I mean that motherfucker was a beast in high school. In high school, that motherfucker was cold, and he's just elevated his game ever since then. So I'm a big fan of John Wall. I'm excited.
Yeah,
love to see him.
They came from Kentucky with him and Cousin. And Cousin was that dude too.
Cold.
Cousin was crazy though.
Yeah.
Well, he like people see stuff he do now where he kind of calmed down on it, but he was doing that stuff in high school.
Oh man, college, everything.
When he was in high school, it was a story going around because it was in school at the same time. He slapped his bus driver, and that's why he had left one team and go play for another school. I think he played for LaFleur, some team like that. And so, in the playoffs, his point guard did something and pissed him off. That man sat down on the court while they went down on defense, waiting for him to come back with the ball, and still is in the NBA today. Now, I wasn't there. This is a story I heard, so
right.
So the 1% chance that is wrong, hey, chalk it up to somebody told me wrong. But yeah, you heard plenty of stories about him.
Yeah, for sure. That was one of his big things coming into
But that lets you know how much talent he has, though, to put up with that. That lets you know how much talent he has. You didn't go, no, you go, shit, okay, we'll take care of that.
Yeah,
we bring him.
That. Yeah, for sure.
Then the goddamn King still traded his ass, though.
Boogie Cousins, he's a hell of a talent. For sure.
They're talking about a small change. I guess maybe just fans talking. Maybe the Cavs get him.
Yeah, I heard that. I forgot what I was listening to. I heard somebody talk about the possibility of signing Big Cousins. That could be that last. Oh, it was Shannon Sharp, matter of fact. Talking about Talking about
Shannon saying too. It was him and Nick. Nick was saying Nick, right? He was saying that you know Nick, right? With the nose. Yeah. Shout out Nick, right? No, I'm just saying how.
Yeah, that's how you think about it.
Yeah. Shout out Nick, right? I like it. I watched this show. They got a show called First Thing First.
With Chris Carter.
It come on right before Undisputed. I watch both of them shit like almost every morning.
Shout out to Joy Taylor, man.
Man, Joy's so beautiful.
Oh my God. Graceful, can talk sport. Can talk my head around.
I told you. I don't know if I told you. I got a thing for Hispanics, bro. Like, for real. Like, I don't want to sound like a creep or nothing. I love the way they fucking look, bro. And every time I see Joy, boy, oh my goodness, boy, I be feeling like, Shannon, stop it, Joy.
Yeah.
Stop it, Joy. Oh, you a hater, girl.
Hey, you like him turn your name to Taylor, ain't it?
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, but yeah, she beautiful.
Yeah,
I like, and then on ESPN, Molly Karen, she looks good too, but she let Joy came and took her whole little trap away. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Joy. But the argument that we were talking about before, for formation, Gordon Hayward being a star. That's it there.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, no. I'm gonna repeat what you said.
I didn't say superstar. Don't you go there. Don't you go there.
That's what you said. Hold on.
Okay.
So y'all didn't hear it before we started. We was in here just rapping, just talking about some things, and then we talked about going Hayward, and he said that he was an up and coming superstar. And I looked at him like, what the hell you talking about, superstar? And I was like, no, he's not no superstar. And then before I left, he was like, so would you take Melo over on Hayward? And I was like, I said, I'll take my retarded cousin over on Melo, which is a joke. But anyway, you said superstar.
I don't recall saying superstar, but I'll take it if I said it.
Okay.
But
I'm telling you said superstar.
Okay.
Now, if you just would said star, of course, he was a star. He made the All-Star team last year. He's a good player. Going to the East, he instantly become top 10 in the East. My opinion.
For sure.
My opinion. So yeah, star, but you said superstar. And
so he's not up and coming? Or before the injury? You don't think so? You don't think he can ever be a superstar?
Could be, yeah. But superstar, right? Like up and coming, no. Superstar, I go anywhere between 4 to 7 players, like in no order. KD.
He's already a superstar.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about coming into their own as a superstar, because that's why he got that big ass contract, 128 over 4 years.
Okay, wait. I need a resume. I need something for me to see you from become a superstar. Where's your conference finals appearance at? Where's your MVP at? Where's your scoring title?
He was in the Western Conference, the toughest conference in the league.
Okay.
How can you expect an up-and-coming superstar to just take you there when you got San Antonio, you got the Warriors?
35, that KD. He had scoring title before he even made it to the finals. He had scoring title.
But he's already solidified as a superstar.
And
Kevin Durant
you said in the beginning, right? You said in the beginning, right? Go ahead with like in the 8th, 9th year. 7th year. Okay, Durant's 2nd year, scoring leader.
He came in a superstar. He's the number 1 draft pick.
I don't give a fuck. If you in the game, you in the game. Isaiah Thomas was the last pick in the fucking draft. Mm-hmm. And now look where he at now.
Coming into his own as a superstar.
Yeah, bro. Superstar? Bro, it's like, I don't talk the word around too much. Star, yes. All-star, yes. Superstar, no. Superstar, I keep that.
So Isaiah want coming into his own as a superstar? How many superstars are in the league right now?
In LOI, shit. KD, King James.
Right. I don't know how that went first.
In no order. In no order.
I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Okay. In no order, except for number one.
Right.
Except for number 1. LeBron James, KD, Steph, Harden, Westbrook. Did I say Steph yet?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, just to make sure. Niggas know.
Yeah, for sure.
Kawhi. Did I say Westbrook? Cut TV off. That's it. That's all, folks. I mean, superstar. Now, all-star, I got a big old list. But superstar, that's it. I don't talk that word around too much.
So, in LO's eyes, what does it take to be a superstar?
A superstar, you need some of these things. You need some scoring titles. You need some MVPs. You need some championships. You need some conference finals appearance minimum, or finals appearances staying on that same number. You need to be the best player on your team. I guess outside of Steph, since Durant came. But I mean, Curry's a two-time NBA champion, 2-time MVP. How many people in the league can say that? One other person, and that's King. Who else in the league got that? Nobody else in the league got that. And they call him, which I believe he is, the greatest 3-point shooter of all time. Not today, of all time. That's superstar category. That's superstar right there.
I get it.
Like right now, if they say right now, due to some blah blah blah, there will never be no more NBA. We got Steph Curry, greatest shooter of all time, 2-time NBA champion, 2-time MVP, got a scoring title, got a steals title. You know, people say he don't play no defense, but he led the league in steals one time. I mean, hey, he might not be a good on-ball defender, but he's a good team defender. Led the league in steals. The damn Warriors are always a good defensive team. So hey, I saved the word superstar to mean something. Just like when I apologize. When I say I'm sorry, I want to mean I'm sorry. You know, when I look my woman in her eyes, I look a friend of mine in the eyes, and I say I'm sorry. I try to say what I'm apologizing for, because maybe I did something to you, and I upset you in two ways.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm sorry for this, I'm gonna say I'm sorry because I did this. But this right here, I might feel bad for it, but I'm not sorry for it. I'm not gonna apologize for it.
Right.
When I apologize to you, I want you to know I meant that shit. I don't want you to think I'm just apologizing just to apologize.
Yeah.
Now, work wise, certain things you might be forced to apologize. But if I come to you as me to apologize on my own behalf,
right,
I want to mean it. Just like I said, when I said you were a superstar, I wanted to mean something. I wanted to mean something. I'm not just throwing it around, Just like now, if you can lay the ball up, oh, he's a great player. Fuck out of here. But I guess just doing commentating, you just say the word great.
Right.
I like my words to mean something when I say it.
Yeah.
I'm doing a podcast. I want my words to mean something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So it's all. I definitely understand what you're saying, but I have to disagree that Gordon Hayward wasn't coming into his own he's coming into his own as a superstar. I'm not saying that he's there he's presenting those characteristics that you just said of being a superstar, but I feel like he was starting to fill that role. He was starting to catch his groove, his niche, and into becoming one of those.
Okay. Without even looking it up, I know he wasn't top 10 in the MVP category.
He wasn't.
Then not super. Excuse me. That don't sound like superstar status to me.
I'm not saying that
or near superstar status.
Oh, come on.
Let me tell you who won't be a superstar for him. Cat, Greek Freak. Well, of course now Kyrie finna take over the whole trap.
He got to now.
That's 3 people right now. We ain't talk about Boogie and Anthony Davis, but they got made the playoff when they gonna talk to me about some being superstar. But
that's what I'm saying.
Well, and then Anthony Davis made the playoff. He ain't win the game. He got swept. He got swept by the champions that year. Swept by the Warriors. No, I think that year they had lost in the final. Anyway, they got beat by the Warriors. You can't get mad about getting beat by the Warriors. But I don't see him. Well, at least those 3 guys, Cat, Kyrie, and Greek Freak. He wasn't going to be a superstar before those guys. So in my opinion, is it possible? Yes, but I didn't see it. Okay, put it like this. He been in the league 7 years. Year 1 through 5, who? Gore who? Oh, you mean who? I ain't never heard no Gordon Hayward.
You never heard of the Jazz? His first 5 years.
Facts. I ain't heard of the Jazz.
It takes time to get to that level. This is the top.
Did it take LeBron?
But those are special. I just want to know. Those are special caliber. They came into the league.
I just want to know. I just want to know.
LeBron.
I just want to know.
KD.
I just want to know.
All of them came into the league as superstars. Those ones that you mentioned.
Greek Freak then. He didn't. I'm just asking. These are the questions I need to know. He didn't. Isaiah Thomas. We just talked about Isaiah Thomas.
That's what I'm saying. So Isaiah.
He didn't come in with a name.
Isaiah wasn't working towards becoming a superstar. Tell me he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my point. So sometimes it takes longer. What year is this for Isaiah?
A heap on.
What?
A heap. That's a southern thing to say a heap. So a heap on. Now, you got some skill. Let me get some. How many you want, man? Let me get a heap on.
Okay.
It kind of mean like some of a lot, maybe like 7 or 8.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it takes longer to come into that role, that step into that up and coming superstar role. So I'm just saying, look at the playoff run that they had last year. Look at 2016, 2017 year.
Who we talking about? What team? Talking about the Jazz?
Yeah.
When Curry had them boys dancing.
Okay. Anyway.
Right.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
Coming into the situation in Boston, you expected a heightened level from the 2016-2017 year for Gordon Hayward. Did you or did you not? Did you expect more things?
This year for him?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he left it. I mean, you left a playoff team to go to another team. I mean, yeah, you got a ball. If you don't do better than what you did last year, it's like, why'd you leave? So, yeah.
So they're starting to put that pressure. They're asking a lot of Gordon Hayward as they would an up-and-coming superstar. And that's why I think that he's trending toward, or was trending.
Bro, he ain't Larry Bird. Just because he white and playing for the Celtics, he was not gonna be Larry Bird.
I didn't say he would be. That would be disrespectful to Bird and the legacy.
Facts.
It'd be very disrespectful. Larry Bird was one of the coldest.
Yeah, of course. I agree.
And I'm not going with that because of all the, championship runs they had or whatever. I actually sat there and watched his game. The pump fakes, the behind the back passes, the no look pass. I mean, the way he shot the ball, he was just an overall great player.
Oh yeah. I say the same thing I say about Duncan and Kobe. You say about Magic and Bird. Like if one didn't have the other would have 5, 6 rings. Like if it wasn't for Kobe, Duncan probably be a 6, 7-time NBA champion. And if it wasn't for Duncan, Kobe probably be like a 6-time NBA champion.
Yeah, I can agree. Just a little bit. But I do think Gordon Hayward is trending towards that superstar status. I just do. That's just my opinion.
I mean, and you're not the only one, people in Boston. But, yeah.
Just my opinion on the situation. So, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a big week in sports.
What else you got over there, bro?
Man,
I don't want you late for work, man. I want you to hold you up too.
Yeah. 2 freaked out. What time was it? Yeah, 12:20. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Hey, my boy gotta get up out of here, man. Just in case the people didn't get you last week, tell them where they can reach you at, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm on Twitter at fucking Taylor, _Taylor. So FUGGIN _Taylor TAYLORED. Snapchat ARich23 ARICH23. Yeah. Shout out to my brother Corey Rose, man. We out here. He getting ready to get deployed.
Where you going?
He going to Kuwait.
Oh man, God bless, man. He be alright. He gonna burn up. Alright though. Make a couple dollars.
Yeah, a couple dollars. That's a big thing. So yeah, man, I appreciate the opportunity.
And it's all good, man.
It's always love.
Oh yeah. Well, you. I'm gonna keep you pushing.
Alright, brother.
Alright, bro. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, bro. God bless, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, so yesterday I had got some spacers put into my mouth. They look like kind of like rubber bands, but they're not. They're like some spaces in between like my back molars. I got like 2 on each side and then 2 on each side in the top. So in the bottom and top, so a total of 8. And next week, I get my braces. Hopefully next week, y'all will be able to understand me because I'll have my braces in next week. I'm getting these teeth fixed. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hold no, it ain't cheap. I just had to say that. Shout out to Cardi B. That's it. Hey, of course I've been wanting to get my teeth fixed, but when she said that was like super motivation. Like hurry up and go ahead and get them fixed. Like I always said, like if I ever got married again, I would get my teeth fixed. And so of course I got married again, so I said I'm gonna go ahead and get my teeth fixed. And so I remember one time it was like, but I'm sorry, I'm rambling. So it was just on some. It's just what I want to do, I'm able to get it done, so that's what I'm gonna do. Then of course I'm gonna get my jaw fixed next year as well. So hopefully everything goes well with that. And then, like I said, hopefully y'all be able to understand me, like my homegirl Joan did. Man, oh snap! Shout out to Joan. Her birthday was last week, and I forgot to shout her out. I told her I was gonna shout her out now, so. I know she's listening. Joan, happy birthday. My homie turned 27 last Friday, as a matter of fact. Shout out to Joan. I remember one time, she called me like before school, and I was brushing my teeth. And I'm talking to it, I'm like, like, talking while you brushing your teeth. And like I said, it's not like I'm talking to her in person, I'm talking to her over the phone. And she understood everything I said. We had a full conversation, like a good 30, 40-second conversation. And then once I got off the phone, cause I spit with her, and I realized, like, man, this girl just had a whole conversation while I'm brushing my teeth. This is my homie for life. Like, she understood me. I already can't talk as it is. So yeah, shout out to Joan. I'm getting my braces next week. So hopefully, y'all still will be able to understand me when I'm talking through the wire. Hey, so Whew, I want to get to y'all about something that happened to me. So, to give y'all a little full case background of what happened of another event that it didn't go with the event, but it helped give y'all a little insight. So, I had surgery on August the 11th, and a supervisor of mine, I won't say the person's name because I'm cool with the person, I respect the person, I like the person, whatever. But I won't do that, I ain't trying to get this podcast shut down. So I drive to the hospital on the day of my surgery, and my supervisor's riding with me, and he's gonna drive me back. And so we're talking about homeless people, and we're talking about giving money to homeless people. He doesn't, I do. I do know what I feel from the heart. He said he used to, but he doesn't anymore. He doesn't anymore. Now, sometimes he'll buy a homeless person some food or something, but he doesn't give them money. He doesn't believe in giving them money. So he was telling me a story about when he was in Chicago one time, and it was him and a group of people, and they walked past this black homeless man, and he was trying to tell me what the homeless man was saying, and he was like, the homeless man said, I know what you all thinking. Why would you give money to a nigger? And soon as he said the word nigger, he paused for like a super split second. And but of course, as soon as he said it, my neck broke. I turned sideways. I'm like, come on, like for real? And his response was, I'm not going word for word. It was, he wanted to say the whole word just for me to understand the totality of what the guy was saying. But I don't know if he finished it or I don't remember if he finished it. But it was I was just thrown off him saying that. And basically just on some, don't say that. Of course you wasn't calling me that. Of course you didn't mean nothing by that. You were just repeating it because he said it. And I'm like, no, still don't say that. I'm nipping that in the bud. Like we're not even gonna, I ain't that type of black guy. We're not gonna have that, There's some black people out there right now who's okay with white people saying that and saying it or rapping it or saying it to them or calling them that or something like that. Some people are like that. I can't speak for everyone, and that's a saying I live by. I don't speak for everyone. I speak for me and people who agree with me. So if you agree with me, then I'm speaking for you. But if you don't, I ain't speaking for you. God bless. Shout out to text on. So, fast forward to, today is Friday. So fast forward, when did this happen? This happened, oh my goodness, sorry. It happened yesterday. So fast forward to yesterday. We have in the military we have a test to test your physical conditioning. And so I was the timer. So right now I'm timing people to, how long they got to complete the task or whatever. So after that, a group of us, maybe 7 of us, 8 of us, we met up to eat breakfast. And so my supervisor, he sits in front, he's sitting directly in front of me. To the right of him is an empty chair. To the right of him is a white guy I work with as well. To the right of him is another white guy I work with as well. Over across the table is me. Like I said, I'm sitting right in front of my supervisor. To the right of me is I don't know if he's Puerto Rican or Mexican. I think he's Mexican. A Mexican guy. To the right of him is a Korean guy. And to the right of him is a mixed guy, half black, half white. We all just having a conversation, we just laughing and talking, whatever. And anyone who knows me on here knows me personally. I'm down for a good race joke all day, especially if it's funny. White guy making a black joke or a black guy, whatever. I'm Hispanic guy making a Hispanic guy making a Asian joke, a black joke, white joke. I don't care. I love to laugh. That's me. Y'all hear me all the time. I love to laugh. I love laughter. That's my skill. That's what I have. I ain't got money. I ain't got looks, but I got these jokes. I get these jokes off. So, my supervisor's right in front of me. Like I said, he's right in front of me. There's an empty seat, and then there's a guy on the other side of that empty seat. So, he started telling this story about this, some girls that got in trouble on TV or internet or whatever. So apparently there was an app that whatever they say, it says it back to them in reverse. I was thinking maybe it's Snapchat, but maybe it's something else. I don't know. So, and he said that they said something. They said, and this is his words exactly. He said, "F nigger." And when he said it, and I'm not trying to be funny here. I want y'all to understand this. When he said it the first time, I honestly, I felt so crazy. I'm pretty sure all you all has played sports before. Got like knocked dizzy a little bit, or you got into a fight and you got hit and you was like a little dizzy, a little wobbly or something. I mean, or if not that, you've been sleeping before someone's waking you up in a panic, talking to you and stuff. You're like, whoa, like what's going on? Like everything's not in focus right now. And it was like everything's clear as day right now. And then he said, "F nigga." As soon as he said it, I was just like knocked off balance. It was like out of nowhere, it was like he didn't just say that. It was like my mind just stopped understanding words. And right after he said it, right, somebody did something or said something, and he repeated it. So within like a 5-6 second span, he said it twice. And I was sitting there because I had like a little smile on my face because I was listening to what he was saying. And then after the first and second time, like by default, the smile was still kind of like there, but it slightly turned into confusion because it was like I can't believe you saying this right here in front of me. And I got upset about it a little bit because you don't say that word. You don't say that word. And he didn't mean no harm by it. I know the guy. I work in the same office as this guy. He's a Laker fan just like me. We talk sports all the time. I like this guy. We are real cool. He just had a baby like a month or two ago. Shout out to his newborn baby. But I was a little upset about it. And I wasn't looking for an apology. It's a saying I try to live by. To take offense when offense is intended makes you a fool. And to take offense when offense isn't intended makes you a bigger fool. Basically meaning, if someone tries to upset you and you allow them to upset you, it makes you a fool because you allowed them to upset you. And if you let someone upset you and they not trying to upset you, like someone does something and then they upset you and that wasn't their intent, they wasn't even trying to, it makes you even a bigger fool. You let someone control your emotions. And you need to have your emotions in check. They're your emotions. And emotions can make people do a lot of things they wouldn't usually do. And so I started talking to him no, that's not okay. No, don't say that. You shouldn't have said that. No, don't say that. I was a little upset. So in that moment, him and my supervisor sitting right directly in front of me, and I can't quote them in their exact words. Basically, he was trying to justify him saying it because he wasn't calling me that. He was using the content of what the girls were saying. And I like a switch. I just flipped like a switch, like night and day. There was no escalation. It was just like pre-tip, then it was game time. Like, no, no, like we're not doing this. It ain't shit y'all can tell me to justify him saying that. Don't say that word. I'm not trying to be funny right now. Let's just keep it real. White people run the world. America, white people run the world. Russia, white people. Austria, Antarctica, England, Europe. All the countries, I don't know, Finland, Germany, whatever. Czech, whatever. We just keep it real. We just keeping it real. White people run the world. And the only thing we ask black people, don't say one word. One word. We don't say some people say you can't wear certain stuff or whatever. That's not me. I'm speaking for me now. You can wear what you want. You work hard and make your hard-earned money. You can wear whatever the hell you want. You can go where you want to go, do what you want to do. Fucking y'all run the world. But I say don't say one word. And whereas black people say don't say one word. And they get their pants in a bunch over one word. You got the world, but we ask for one word. And damn, that's a problem. And so I get super upset about it. I'm getting louder and louder and louder. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just so upset right now. And my supervisor, like, starts calling me about my rank, and, well, he doesn't calm me down. He kind of like silences me. But, I mean, hey, we in a public place. That's not the right place to be like that. And so I leave. I leave like a couple of minutes later because I can't even eat my food now. I'm so upset because they even try to continue. They don't continue to come here. They tend to come here and they keep going like nothing just happened. Like, this guy doesn't even fucking apologize for what he did. Because at first I didn't want to apologize. But after that, I feel like I deserve one. And then, let's not forget, I told y'all we had old black guy sitting over there on the end. I ain't hear shit out of him. I wasn't looking for him to hop in. Like, goddamn, he could have said something. Like, damn, I know you mixing now, but come on, bro. Come on, broski. But anyway, a little while later, maybe an hour later, we in the office. Like I said, we work in the same office. He tried to give me a pound. I was on the phone. I hurried up and got off the phone, and I was like, hey, man, let's go outside and rap about this. And so I stand up and I try to proceed to go walk outside. I see he's not moving. And I'm like, I said, this maybe like an hour later. I had time to calm down. I just want to talk. And I think, my opinion, I think he think I wanted to bring physical harm to him if we went outside. And which I honestly wasn't. No bullshit. I ain't bullshitting y'all. I wasn't. I already know what Jock think. My homeboy Jock. I know he listening right now. What up, bro? That was not what I was thinking, bro. So, he started just talking right there. And we had two other people that outranked both of us in the office at the same time. It's like, these two people was not there. So anyway, he started talking. So I sit down and let him finish talking. And basically he was just saying to the effects of, he didn't mean nothing by it. He wasn't calling me that. And he only said it because that's what happened with the situation with the girls. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I know exactly what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. I don't think you racist at all. Maybe you lying to me, but I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think you're racist at all. You cool with me. I like you. You a cool dude. It was just this situation. You saying that word. No, you don't say that word. And he was just so dumbfounded. Like, what do you mean you can't say that word? Like he don't understand the severity of that word. Like, we all know what the fuck that word is. You don't not supposed to say it. And it gets a little heated where the two people that outrank us, they get like in between us or whatever. And basically it was like, how could, I can't stop him from saying what he want to say, this is not his exact words, but I can't control what he says. But I left because I was so upset. I feel like I had something else to do. But it's like, as people, because it's just like, he can't wrap his mind around he's not supposed to say that word. And it's like, it's another saying that I stole from Charlemagne. You can't control what people do, but you also can control how people react. So I can't stop him. I can't stop him saying what he's gonna say. He's an American. He's an American. He pays his taxes. He do what he want to do. But at the same time, he can't control how I react. He can't control if I flip that table or if I pull out 22 and put 4 in his chest. Now, I'm just saying, I'm not that type of guy to bring that type of action. But I mean, don't take my kindness for weakness. And it's just like I say, he's a cool guy, he's a nice guy, but like, just don't say that word. That word is not to be said like that. And I did get a little upset with myself because I started to think to myself, because of me being okay with saying racist jokes here and there, making fun of people, cultures and stuff like that, maybe I did, but I don't think I did. I've never purposely tried to make it okay for people to say that word. That's not me. I've never tried to paint a picture where that's okay. I don't allow that at all. I remember this one time when I was in North Carolina. I was stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And we was at this club in Fayetteville. We was outside the club and there were these two white girls. And these white girls, these wasn't no regular white girls. These were those, we all know, you know what I mean? Talking with the accent, trying to sound, whatever, these girls, they probably never even seen a white dick in real life, they strictly black guys, So, I'm talking to him. I think they was high or whatever, and they was like, and I'm like, what's your name, whatever, and she wouldn't give me their names. They was like basically like guess their names, and I literally just picked like 2 random white girls' names. I was like, Brittany and Amber, and like you see their whole face expression change, and she like, I hear her exact word, but it was like basically like on some nigger, please, like wow, like nigga, come on, like it was like. No, it was like on some, I got it right. Like, I literally guessed both of their names. Who the hell could do that? And it was just like on some, I almost immediately, not 100%, I'm not gonna lie, 'cause they was still kind of hot. But I really just got so turned off when they said that, 'cause it was just on some, and just don't say that word, Now, of course, like I said, if you ain't black, you might not even speak to these 2 girls. But still, like, don't say that word, So I talked to a supervisor, another old supervisor of mine who retired, and she was telling me about some of her experiences, and it put into perspective of mine and made me feel a little better. But it just shows that like we can live, we can be right beside each other, we can work together Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, laugh and talk about basketball, other sports, stuff at work, whatever. But at the same time, we live in 2 different worlds. We live in 2 different worlds. I got one of my best friends. I remember when I was stationed in North Carolina, he was talking about what the rapper name Bo, I can't remember his name, Dobie. I'm sorry, Dobie. And he's telling me about Dobie and how his new mixtape or whatever, and I'm like, who the hell is that? But what happened was I was gone. And like we laughing talking about everything, but we wasn't sharing this thing about this new rapper, and I totally missed it. And it just shows like you can live in 2 different worlds. You can agree on everything except for one thing, and that thing y'all live in 2 different atmospheres. And it just like it was so upsetting that he can't wrap his mind around not being able to say that word. I was gonna talk to him today because I calmed down, and maybe just either talk about it or just move on about it. You know what I mean? Just move on with it, move on with our lives. But I hope, I do hope he understands the seriousness with me when it comes to saying that word. Like maybe he got some other black friends that's okay with that, like that guy who's sitting there with us, but not me, not I. So anyway, this has been the Average Old Podcast, man. I thank y'all for coming back and listening to me again. Y'all know y'all can find me on all social platforms at L2DO24. I also have the Average Old Podcast Twitter account. Y'all can hit me up on that. If y'all ever want me to talk about something or talk more about something, anything, just hit me up on any one of those things. Just let me know. Please subscribe and rate. I don't know what platform you listen to this on, but if you want, you can find me on the other platforms as well. I am on iTunes. It's on YouTube. It's on Spreaker. It's on a handful of the platforms. So whatever way best for you to hear it, you hear it on. If you listen to podcasts and you prefer to hear it on another platform that I don't have it on, please let me know some way, somehow, and I will try to get it out to you. This has been the Average Old Podcast. Thank you for listening. Peace.